On Alumni Weekend, the Boston University Terriers men's soccer team had a crosstown clash on Saturday night with the Harvard Crimson. The Crimson had one of the best opportunities early in the game when Eric Gilling stepped forward out of the back for the Crimson and ripped a shot off the crossbar, and that was about it offensively for Harvard on the night. Fast forward to late in the first half when Boston University had a very good opportunity in the 44th minute on the free kick as Satchel Corte stepped forward, lofted the ball into the box, and Adam Shakeli brought it down and scored his second career goal as the senior handed the Terriers their first goal of the season.
Make something happen here.
Corte bends it far post, headed down on the 6, and BU strikes first. Shakeli has the Terriers in front.
An excellent feed by Corte right.
Harvard played a more direct style in the second half, and the Boston University defense stepped up, specifically the center backs, as Ben Valek and Shakeli performed once again and held tough against all Harvard pushes forward. But late in the final seconds of the game, Harvard sent a ball upfield and a foul was called on the Crimson, and BU was able to hang on for the first win of the season. Box, Bonalika comes up, it's flicked back, and no goal. The Terriers are back in action on Tuesday night when they welcome Princeton to Nickerson Field for an afternoon showdown with the Tigers before starting league play next weekend down in DC at American. All right, we're here with Adam Shakeli, and Adam, you had the goal in the 1-0 win. Let's talk about the team first, though. How good does that feel for you guys to get win number one?
Unbelievable. It's a huge weight off of our back. This entire week we've been working so hard in training, and before the game we were all so calm and collected. We knew what we had to do, and we had a strict game plan, and we followed it, and it just goes to show what happens when you really stick with your plan.
In that week of training and then here tonight, the 90 minutes against Harvard, what do you think was the difference to get you guys over the edge?
The second balls. It was huge. Every time we would battle for a tackle, the ball would pop out, and we were always the first to get to it. We really wanted to be there and keep the ball, and we really, every time they got it, we put high pressure, so we didn't let them have anything going forward.
Let's run through your goal a little bit. Just before halftime off the set piece, great service into the box, and you bring it down, you settle it, and you slot it in the left corner.
Yeah, to be honest, I almost misjudged the header a little bit, and I got fortunate that it came back to me, and when you're that close, like, you kind of almost black out for a second, and you just want to get a solid hit on it, and I got really, really fortunate that Satchel hit such a terrific ball in there, and it was a surreal feeling.
Well, Adam, congrats on the win, the goal, everything from tonight. Thanks for the time.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
That's Adam Shakeli, our guest here after the win. Back with the head coach, Neil Roberts, after the 1-0 win over Harvard. And, Coach, a big weekend here, Alumni Weekend, and you guys had a great week of training. How good does it feel to get that win?
It was good. You know, it was very important that the guys knew that forget about the record, just work on our game, work on ourselves, getting better. And I think they did that. I think they really worked hard, and we knew we made mistakes. We knew we gave away goals early on in the season, and, you know, we did a much better job today. So.
What did you think of the resiliency of the team, especially defensively? Harvard hardly had any opportunities and not much build-up.
Yeah, you know, the second half, they went direct, obviously. So we knew it was going to be a battle. They're just going to throw it in there, and because our backs have made mistakes in the earlier games, and it was a good decision by them. But our guys came through. You know, Ben and Shakeli and Elias and Colin and Peter. Peter is, you know, I know he's a freshman, but he's such a good player, and he picked up a lot of those second balls that we're talking about, and, you know, was a steadying force for us in there.
You said you felt like you guys were really heading in the right direction, even if the results hadn't backed that up.
Yeah.
What do you think put you over the top tonight?
I just think the toughness. I think the guys just had enough, and they weren't going to be they weren't going to be denied. You know what I mean? If Harvard was going to beat us, they were going to beat us. They were going to create the goal. We weren't going to give it to them. And I think in the other games we had a tendency to be awful nice to people.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win, and thanks for the time.
Thank you. Thank you.